Hey y'all, welcome back to the Tuckered Mama Podcast. I'm your host, Sammy Collins, mom of two, and your local guide to fun, family friendly activities and events. Now, raise your hand if you've ever Googled indoor playground near me at 9 a.m. because it's raining, or it's too hot, or your kids have already destroyed the house and you haven't even had breakfast yet. Yeah, same. Today I'm breaking down 3 indoor playgrounds around Atlanta and Tucker so you know exactly what they offer, how they compare, and which ones are worth adding to your go-to list to save your sanity. Because when the weather is not cooperating and your kids have too much energy, indoor playgrounds can be a lifesaver to us. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to break down 3 indoor playgrounds. They are Catch Air here in Tucker, Boomerang down in Atlanta by Piedmont Park, and Kids Avenue over in Buckhead. All 3 of these playgrounds are amazing. My kids love them. We've been going since they were crawling, just started walking. All of these playgrounds are wonderful in their own very ways. I've broken down these 3 indoor playgrounds into different categories so we can really dive in and see what is all the hype about. We've got location, the hours, parking, the vibe and atmosphere of each one, the age range, whether or not it's busy or crowded, what times are best to go, all of the attractions that are featured at each one of these locations, what's up with the restrooms, is there comfort for parents, do they have food, can you re-enter, do they have parties, all of the pricing, I've got you covered. Let's start with Catch Air. Catch Air is one of our favorites. It just opened last January of 2025. My son, who is about to be 1, was not born yet, and this was the perfect place for super pregnant me to take my daughter, who was just 2 at the time, to run around and play and get her energy out because this mama was tired. I was ready for baby boy to be born. Did not know his gender, but I was ready for baby to be born. Catch Air right here in Tucker is right behind the Chick-fil-A off La Vista Road. We love to go to Catch Air and then hop over to Chick-fil-A to have lunch right after, the Chick-fil-A of Northlake. The hours that they are open at this location, they are open 7 days a week. They are open Sunday through Wednesday from 10 to 7, Thursday through Saturday from 10 to 8. The parking lot, there's plenty of parking at this location. It's actually where the old Toys R Us used to be, right next to the pet store, and there's also a Goodwill and a nail salon in that shopping center. Each Catch Air has its own theme. Catch Air of Tucker is themed with space. My daughter loves to play in the spaceships that they have around. There are moon features all around, planets, astronauts, all kinds of glow-in-the-dark things. There's so much you can do at this Catch Air. We like to go in the mornings on the weekdays. I found that is the less busy time. I've also done my research. The weekends and the afternoons especially are way more crowded. So we like to go in the mornings on the weekdays. The age range for this Catch Air, I would say, is about 8 and under. Majority of the time for us in the mornings, it is toddlers. Mostly because our kids are not in school, that we don't have school age kids yet. So we interact with a lot of toddlers in the mornings. Let's move on to attractions. The features inside of this Catch Air feature 2 separate areas. There is a separate toddler area that has an interactive slide. It has an interactive whiteboard with games, climbing structure with a slide, musical activities, pegboard, padded climbing equipment with tunnels, a spaceship pretend play, and then you've got the big kid area. The big kid area, I will say, my daughter was 2 at the time and she was climbing all over that thing. It was great for all ages in my opinion, but it is nice to know that there is a toddler area designated for 4 and under if you wanted to stay away from the big kids running around and protect your little ones sometimes with the excitement of the older kids. So the big kid area has tons of features as well. The big kid area has a large connecting climbing playground. The whole indoor playground is connected by all of these different tunnels and these different alleyways you can go through. And it's great because the parents can actually walk up and climb through there themselves to help their kids or to find their kids or to call them when it's time to come eat. The whole inside playground is amazing. There are several light up slides within it. There are tunnel slides. There are side-by-side slides. There's a trampoline section, a ball pit with airplay tubes, tons of interactive whiteboards with games as well. There's also tons of screens throughout that you can interact with. There is a ball shooting zone. There's also the hanging ropes course that's in there. They have a dance floor and they also have swings. So as you're climbing through, be sure to check out all these features that they have. There's so much to do. We've killed so much time being there and gotten all of our energy out. The restrooms, I will say, are very clean. There's a changing table inside. As for comfort, there is parent seating all around the play area. So you can grab a bench seat in a little tucked in corner and you can see, for the most part, all the way around the play area where your kids are. I always like to dress my daughter in something neon so that I can easily pick her out in a crowd, because she will run around and you can lose sight sometimes depending on where you're standing, but all of it connects. So she's going to come out of one of these slides or one of these tunnels at some point. I've never had to worry. Catch Air is also great because when you first get there, you have a stamp on your hand. They will not let you out of the gated area until they check your stamp and verify that you have your parent with you. I've never had to worry about her coming out of a tunnel or a slide and looking for me because I'm always right there, and I know that she can't go anywhere without me leaving the facility. That's always a good safety, security feature that I've enjoyed about Catch Air. There are table areas where you can go and eat in the little cafe area. Their food is amazing. I've actually had several snacks there. We've found new snacks that we've never tried before that we then went to Kroger and bought for our week of snacks afterwards. Gave us some new ideas. We've ordered pizza there before, which is pretty good. It's a personal size pizza, and if you are looking for something low budget and you're not trying to leave, your kids are still playing, then this is a great option. There's actual food, there are snacks, there are drinks, and you can come and go throughout Catch Air. So Catch Air is great. Once you have your stamp on you, you can go and have lunch and you can come back later in the day. Or we've done it once before where we've gone right when they open at 10 a.m. We've played for 2 hours. We've gotten hungry. We weren't in the mood for their pizza or their snacks. We went over to Chick-fil-A and had some lunch, and then we came back and were able to re-enter without paying another fee. Well, that's great to know that you can go and maybe take a nap and then come back in the afternoon if you wanted to get out some more of your kids' energies, especially if you live close. We live about 8 minutes from it, so really we could have gone home for lunch if we wanted to and came back. As far as parties go, they have plenty of options available for packages. You can select different types of packages depending on how many kids you want, how many adults, what you want included as far as like party gifts and food. So be sure to check that out on their website. And then as far as pricing goes, Catch Air for a single weekday admission for a child under 1 is $8.49 plus tax. Children ages 1 to 2 is $13.99 plus tax. This is all for weekday. Then you've got 3 and up is $17.49 plus tax. And then if you have an extra adult, you do get 1 adult per child to go in. But if you have any extra adults, they do charge $3.99 plus tax. And then the weekends, all of those prices bump up $2. Children 1 and under are actually $10.49 plus tax versus the $8.49. Children ages 1 to 2 are $15.99 plus tax. Children 3 and up on the weekends and holidays are $19.49 plus tax. The extra adult also goes up, so you have $3.99 plus tax on the weekday and $5.99 plus tax on the weekends. So that wraps up our first indoor playground that I wanted to talk to you about that was right here in Tucker called Catch Air. Next, I want to move over to Piedmont Park Botanical Gardens area. They have a wonderful indoor playground over there called Boomerang. Boomerang is open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 10 to 7, Sunday from 11 to 6. The parking at Boomerang is a little bit limited. I will say you might have to park at another parking lot in this shopping center and walk over to Boomerang. My first impression of Boomerang when you walk in is, wow, this is a big playground. This is a huge open space. I feel like I can see my kid wherever they're running around at different areas from one spot. They do have a toddler area separate and a big kid area separate. I would say that the age range for this indoor playground is 12 and under. The toddler area has a lot of different features than the big kid area, but again, my daughter, she's now 3. She can climb and do all of the activities everywhere that they offer. When we've gone, it's always been on the weekdays. We like to do everything on the weekdays, but weekday mornings seem to be less busy, and the weekends are usually busy, but this place was so big that there was actually room to spread out, and it didn't feel that crowded to me. The toddler area has an interactive slide with a ball pit at the end. It has a climbing structured playground with a tunnel slide and other features like hanging and swings and tunnels to climb through. There's also a giant sit and spin where you can sit your toddler in the seats, and it's a giant like merry-go-round sit and spin that you spin your kids on. They have stacking foam blocks. There is a piano music player where you can run across the piano on the floor and the kids can make music. There is a climbing padded area. There's an interactive sensory wall. There's a huge wall across the toddler area that has interactive boards like fastening things and unbuckling and practicing your locks or doing a maze or something with magnets where you drag a piece around. As for the big kid area, there is a giant bounce house slide with a ladder in the middle and 2 slides, one on the left and one on the right. My daughter, she's 3, and she can actually climb up the slide all by herself and then slide down the inflatable. Then next to the inflatable, they actually have this interactive wall where you can throw balls at the wall and you can hit different targets that they have featured. A bunch of little slides for toddlers right there in the middle where you can sit and watch your kids run around. There is a ninja course right there. The ninja course is fun because you can press the timer and you can see how fast you can run through the ninja course, and then you press the timer to stop when you're all done. So it's kind of like an obstacle race as well. Then you've got a dance floor. The dance floor is really fun because they have dance parties once an hour. And every time they have a dance party, they turn all the lights off and they turn the bubble machine on. And they have a music video playing on the wall for all the kids to dance to on the dance floor. And when you're dancing on the dance floor, the tile lights up wherever your feet are. So that's really fun. That's something we look forward to every time we go, like, oh, it's dance party time. And we run over there to the dance floor. And my daughter loves to play in the bubbles. For the big kids, they have an actual playground structure that you can climb through with a bunch of different mazes and tunnel slides and light up slides. There's another ball pit over there for the big kids. As far as cleanliness, the Boomerang indoor playground is very clean from what we've experienced. I've seen them wiping down counters all the time. We've seen them wiping down the slides after kids come down. The restrooms are always very clean, and they do have a changing table there. That brings me into my next topic for comfort. Comfort for parents, they have massage chairs. The massage chairs you do have to pay for, but it is a really cool feature that I've never seen anywhere else where you can sit in a massage chair while your kids are running around playing. They also have snacks and drinks at this location. So if you're getting hungry, there's a popcorn machine. They've got other snacks and a few drinks as well. You can re-enter at Boomerang. We've gone out into the lobby area and gotten our own drinks of water or our own snacks, and then because you have a stamp, you can re-enter as well. They do have party packages here as well. There's a couple party rooms set up, and inside the party rooms, you can decorate however you want with their rules and regulations. You can check out all their party packages online that they offer, or you can call them. Pricing at Boomerang, I'll run through that really quickly for you. Babies 12 months and under are $8.99 plus tax. Kids 1 and over are $17.99 plus tax. There is a happy hour. Happy hour is 1 hour before closing. The kids are $9.99. And then if you have an additional adult at this location, it is $5.99. Boomerang and Catch Air both have memberships. The membership for Boomerang is $249.99 plus tax for 1 year. And then the membership at Catch Air is actually monthly, and it is $29.99 per month per child. Catch Air has 3 membership options. They have a weekday, an any day, and a family package. The weekday membership is $29.99 per month per child. The any day option is $38.99 per month per child. And then they also have a family package, which is $89.99 per month. You can see all of the details on their website for that. Boomerang also has a membership. Their membership is $249.99 plus tax for 1 year. You can see the details that they include on their membership online. That wraps up everything for Boomerang as far as my review goes. Now I would like to talk to you about Kids Avenue, which is located over in Buckhead. It's over by the Rooms to Go, the Trader Joe's, and a Chick-fil-A. They are open 7 days a week from Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday is 8 to 6. They also have very limited parking in the back area. I would say there's about 12 spots, but there is more parking right at the top of the hill by the guitar store. You can park at the top of the hill and then just walk around to the back. We've done that many times because a lot of times the parking in the back is very full. I love the atmosphere of Kids Avenue. Kids Avenue is all child-sized fun. When you walk in, it is literally a little city for toddlers and kids 8 and under. You can literally see this tiny little town that was made for kids 8 and under. Everything in there is child size. So they have a grocery store, a hair salon, a bakery, a pizza shop, a construction zone, a dentist's office, a little house, a ball pit with a slide, and airplay tubes, little Tykes cars, climbing obstacles, tunnels, a rock wall, and sensory walls. All of these little stores are so adorable. All of these little stores have actual items that you would find in a bakery or a house or a dentist's office that are all child-proof and easy for them to interact with and play. It's very on the Melissa and Doug and Montessori style kind of vibe. We've always gone on the weekdays and the mornings again. We've also noticed that at lunchtime, this place kind of clears out. Same thing with Catch Air. At lunchtime, when everyone breaks and takes their toddlers home or takes their kids home for a nap, we've gone around 1 o'clock sometimes, and it's completely cleared out because everyone has left from their morning. We've been on the weekends as well. The weekends are actually not busy when they open in the morning, and this is great because this is the only indoor playground that I know of that opens at 8 a.m. on a Saturday or a Sunday. So that's another perk of Kids Avenue. If you don't know where to go and it's super early in the morning, Kids Avenue is where you're going to be. As far as cleanliness, the restrooms there are super clean. I've seen them cleaning them constantly. They're always wiping down equipment. They're always resetting the scene of wherever you're at. The grocery store is probably, in my opinion, the most popular room to go in. And the grocery store is constantly being destroyed. They have plenty of workers walking around and resetting all of the oranges and all the bananas and the register and all of the grocery carts and all of the checkout supplies. They do have bench seating for parents. So around the inside of the play area, there are these benches that parents are welcome to sit on. On the ball pit, they also have a wall right there where you can sit on, where you don't actually have to get in, but they don't actually have like adult seating chairs. As far as food for Kids Avenue, they do have snacks and they have a water fountain. What's really cool is that they have all of the toys that you would find in their little village and their activities on display for you to purchase as well. I've never seen that anywhere, where you can go and interact with these toys and this equipment, and then you can follow it up with one of the purchases that are also there. As far as party packages go, you can check out all of that online. They do have a party room there. Pricing for Kids Avenue, I'll share that with you real quick. The child play pass, the single day pass, is $24.99. The sibling play pass, if you come with a sibling, is $20 even. The adults, you get one adult free with every child, and then the extra adult pass is $10. Then they have additional non-walking babies free with each paid guest admission. So to me, that sounds like a great deal. All of these are great deals. That wraps up my review for all three of these indoor playgrounds. One of them is local. One of them is downtown, right next to Piedmont Park, where you can go walk the Beltline. You can go to Botanical Gardens. You can go have lunch down there. You can make a whole day of it. The other one is over in Buckhead. Same thing. You can go have lunch at Chick-fil-A that's right across the street. You can go to Marshall's. There's a Marshall's right there. You can go to Trader Joe's. You can make a whole day out of it. All right, moms, that is my breakdown of those three indoor playgrounds in and around the Atlanta Tucker area. Because sometimes we don't just need more options. We just need to know where to go that is budget friendly, that won't completely exhaust us, whether you're looking for something close by or somewhere where your kids can just burn that energy off. I hope that this helps you make your next outing a little bit easier. If you have been to any of these places or you have any new places to share with me, I would love to hear your recommendations. You can email me at thetuckeredmama@gmail.com. You can message me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. I love to hear from you guys. I look forward in my next couple episodes coming up to interviewing my dear friend Mary. We're going to play 20 questions, pregnancy edition. So you have that to look forward to in the next couple of episodes. And I've got a couple more indoor fun activities for you in the works as well. So from one Tuckered Mama to another, see ya.